Yo, what's going on, everybody? I'm recording this video with my brand new laptop that I just showed you guys in the past video. We're already dropping a video today using that same laptop. This is really dope because I'm actually recording this off my phone and it's connected to my laptop. So these videos are gonna be so dope, and I'm really excited to start using this laptop, start using the new things I could do. But I have a huge breakdown for you guys. It's not gonna be NQ. It's actually gonna go back to GJ. I just called my first signal out for the first time since before I moved. It's been 2 months now, right? And it was a beautiful, beautiful trade for 3 times our risk. You can see it that this was in the early stages, and then after price ended up reaching all take profits. Actually, you guys can't even see it. Let me go fix that. Okay, so again, my bad, but this was the entire move, right? I'm gonna show you guys the exact technicals that I used. This was a great trade in terms of confluences, how to really build them, after you decide on a bias. This trade was beautiful, and I really want to show you guys this trade right here. Okay, I sorry for the background noise, my girlfriend's cooking, but you can see this move. It was beautiful, no drawdown, actually a little bit of drawdown, and price flipped for all profits, right? You're gonna see all the technicals. This is a beautiful trade and how you guys should be trading. We're going back to GJ for this breakdown. I know it's been a while. Enjoy. All right, so now we're actually gonna get into the breakdown. I'm gonna show you guys how we came up with this trade, right? This is a perfect trade on building confluence. This trade had so many confluences, and you're really gonna wanna pay attention here, right? And how you could have been tricked into going short. So we're gonna start off on the daily time frame as always, right? And we're gonna start off by marking off our liquidity levels, right? We have our highs here and we have our lows right on here. Price is gonna want to reach one of these 2 levels, right? You can see that bearish is, you can see that GJ is actually creating a bearish order flow. Lower high right here, price drops, and people can start to think that we're gonna correct and start to go short. I didn't think that was the case. Reason being, and this is a little gem, is because we have no fair value gap that could send price down, right? There's nothing here, right? So I was like, okay, you know what? Bearish order flow, I have no levels. Let me see what the 4 hour is telling me, right? And then we're gonna go on to the 4 hour. Now, what the 4 hour is telling me is the same thing, right? Any trader that's starting off is gonna start to see that price is, ranging, ranging up here, and then starts to create a lower high and then drops, right? What are you gonna wanna do here? You're gonna wanna short here, but that's not the case, right? The reason being is because what I see right here is actually price rejecting this H4 area of support and resistance right here. Price right here, you can see this is a very valid level, right? If you guys can see it clearer with the zone, then I'll do that, all right? Very valid level right here. And what price did is break under and break right back above. So that's telling me that price couldn't hold under here, right? So price is most likely gonna do what? Actually, it's going to start going up. So this is where we're going to ignore the bearish time frame on the daily time frame, right? The bearish sentiment on the daily time frame, and we're going to go with that H4 sentiment that's telling us that we might go bullish, right? Now, what really sold me on this trade is that, remember what I said, the daily time frame had no fair value gap to send it down. Well, this had a fair value gap on the H4 time frame to send it up, to go bullish. We had confluence now. We have a fair value gap within the area of support and resistance, right? And I'm going to want price to tap back into this level during pre-London or London and start reaching for these highs, right? I want price to reach for that area of buy-side liquidity and then reach for this area of buy-side liquidity, right? So now that I'm going to ignore the daily time frame, now that I'm seeing price action is creating lower lows, faking a lot of people out, breaking back above support and resistance, and then creating an imbalance, creating that fair value gap, I'm going to want price to come retest that fair value gap and send price to the upside. So we're just going to sit here and wait until price comes down to our level, and we're going to wait for session. So now we are at 12 o'clock, we're in pre-London, and this is where I sent the analysis to everybody. I said that price is now in our area of interest, so now we just want to look for an entry, right? And we can see right here the confluences we have. We have a counter trend line that's gonna help us out once it breaks above. We also have a trend line indicating that we can go bullish, right? We have higher lows being made. We have a trend line from both sides, trapping price. So when it breaks out, it's most likely gonna go to our side. Price completely breaks out, and you might ask, yo, did we miss this trade? Did we miss this trade? No, you just wait for a retracement on a lower time frame fair value gap. I teach all this in the mentorship. Look, now we just wait for an entry, and then we have 2 fair value gaps. We have a fair value gap right here that price can reject off of, and we have a fair value gap right here that we can reject off of. All right, and in this instance, we have 2 fair value gaps, which is really nice. So even though price is gonna push up, A lot of traders are going to get in, a lot of traders are going to get stopped out, but guess what? We're going to be nice and patient. Price is now retesting fair value gaps on the lower time frames. That is the final step, right? The first step, bias. The second step, a higher time frame fair value gap, which was this one down here. And now once price enters here, we're going to wait for a lower time frame fair value gap. So we're going to wait for price to retest this level, which it already is. Price is reaching under, and since we're already in here, once it breaks back above, right, we're gonna aim for our targets, and we're gonna have our stops under our fair value gaps, right? Usually stops are under fair value gaps. If you have two fair value gaps stacked up like this, that's beautiful, right? Put them under both, right? We wanna be safe, and you're gonna see why. And then we're gonna run this trade, and you can see that price almost stopped us out, kind of, but guess what? Price ended up smacking all take profits. Beautiful, beautiful trade, beautiful breakdown, beautiful technical analysis. I hope you guys enjoyed this little 5-minute breakdown. I hope you guys take a lot from this video. If you guys always want to learn more, remember, I have the form in the description where you can just fill out what you know about trading. If you're interested or not, just check out the form if you guys want. I don't really care, and I'll follow up with you guys with the email or through Instagram, whichever you guys decide you guys are going to see. So this is a beautiful trade. It was a first GJ signal in so long, right? And I'm happy it was a banger. It was, we woke, this took profit around literally pre-London. It literally took profit at 2:30 in the morning. Beautiful, beautiful trade using these ICT concepts, which I always, of course, teach. If you guys are always interested, please let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy week. Today, when I post this, is going to be Friday. I'll see you guys back on Sunday, Monday. Deuces.